Imagine an enemy air defense radar located 40 kilometers behind the front line. You know exactly where it is. You have a 155mm artillery battery capable of striking targets 30 to 100 kilometers away. You also have rocket artillery that can hit targets 70, 100, even more than 200 kilometers away, depending on the system. So why would you launch a loitering munition? A drone that flies at only 100 to 200 kilometers per hour, carries a relatively small warhead, and may take 20 to 30 minutes to reach the target? After all, artillery is faster, rocket artillery carries much larger warheads, and both deliver far more explosives. So why are countries like Israel, the United States, Russia, India, and China investing billions in loitering munitions? The answer is simple. Artillery destroys locations, loitering munitions hunt targets. And that one difference changes everything. A modern 155mm shell weighs around 45 kilograms. It carries roughly 10 kilograms of high explosive. It leaves the barrel at nearly 800 meters per second, reaching distant targets in about 1 to 2 minutes. That's incredibly fast. But once the shell is fired, its path is largely fixed. Most conventional artillery shells cannot search for a target or change course if the target moves. Yes, modern guided artillery rounds like Excalibur or laser-guided shells such as Krasnopol can dramatically improve accuracy. Some can even engage moving targets under the right conditions, especially when a drone or forward observer continuously guides them with a laser. But even these shells have only seconds to a couple of minutes of flight time. They cannot spend half an hour searching the battlefield. Now compare that with a loitering munition. It may fly at only 100 to 200 kilometers per hour, but it can remain over the battlefield for 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even longer, depending on the system. It searches, identifies, tracks, waits, and attacks only when the right target appears. Artillery is designed to strike coordinates. Loitering munitions are designed to hunt targets. Suppose intelligence reports an enemy tank hiding somewhere inside a village. You could fire 50 artillery shells into the suspected area. That's more than 2 tons of ammunition, containing roughly 500 kilograms of explosives. If the exact location is known, a guided artillery shell may destroy it with remarkable precision. But what if the tank changes streets, hides beneath trees, or waits before revealing itself? A loitering munition simply keeps searching. It flies over the village, checks every street, confirms the correct vehicle, and attacks only when the target is identified. Now imagine an enemy air defense radar. Modern radar crews know they're being hunted, so they rarely keep their radars transmitting continuously. Instead, they switch them on briefly, track aircraft, launch missiles, then shut them down or relocate. A guided artillery shell still needs the target's position at the moment it's fired. A loitering munition doesn't. It can remain overhead for 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even several hours, depending on the system. It waits. The moment the radar begins transmitting, it dives onto the target. That's why systems like Harop were specifically developed for suppression and destruction of enemy air defenses missions. Imagine an enemy command convoy traveling at just 40 kilometers per hour. That's more than 600 meters every minute. Some advanced guided artillery rounds can engage moving targets under ideal conditions, but they still depend on accurate target updates or continuous laser designation during their short flight. A loitering munition doesn't have that limitation. It simply follows the convoy, identifies the command vehicle, ignores the support trucks, and attacks the highest value target at exactly the right moment. So, are loitering munitions replacing artillery? No. They're solving a different battlefield problem. Artillery delivers tons of explosives across a wide area. Rocket artillery destroys deep, fixed targets with overwhelming firepower. Loitering munitions hunt, moving, hidden, and high-value targets that other weapons might miss. Modern armies don't ask, which weapon is better? They ask, which weapon is best for this target? Because the future of warfare isn't about replacing one weapon with another. It's about giving commanders the right tool, at the right time, for the right mission. And that's exactly why armies around the world are investing billions in loitering munitions.